はい、皆さん、お待たせいたしました。私東京国際映画祭プログラミングディレクターの市山。
So thank you so much for waiting. I am Ichiyama Shozo, the programming director at TIFF. So we will be inviting all kinds of events to our lounge, and so we hope that you will be actively taking part in these events with us. And today, we just had the first screening of She's Got No Name, the new film by Peter Chan, and he is here in the venue. And let's welcome him with a warm round of applause, Peter Chan.
So would you like to say a few words to the audience? Or, if you like, yes, please. Yeah.
I was told to turn on the mic, I forgot. Hi, everyone. It's great being here back in the Tokyo Film Festival. I remember it when it was in Shibuya, not even Roppongi Hill.
Yes.
I mean, people said it moves from Roppongi Hill, but my TIFF is Shibuya.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a long, long time ago. So it's good to be back here again. It's like going back to the days when I was a young filmmaker. You know, it's a great feeling.
Yeah. So thank you for coming back to Tokyo Film Festival. Actually, I was watching when your film Comrades Almost Love Story.
It actually was He Ain't Heavy, He's My Father.
Yeah.
And today, I just got this beautiful gift from a friend who's probably sitting in the audience, who gave me something that was a videotaping of all my UFO comrades.
Oh, yeah.
The directors, Jacob, Chi, including Tony Leung, Karina.
Yeah.
And we were all here in a karaoke in Roppongi.
Oh, I see.
And it's all in here. Can't wait to go back and look at this. That was 1994.
Oh, 1994, yeah. 1994 is, which film did you come for?
He Ain't Heavy, He's My Father. I just rapped He's a Woman, She's a Man.
Yeah.
But I came here for the promotion to the festival for He Ain't Heavy, He's My Father, which was made a year before.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So you came to Tokyo Film Festival maybe twice or
more than twice.
More than twice. Yeah.
That He's a Woman, She's a Man.
Yeah.
Then Love Song.
Love Song, Comrade Love Story. Yes.
Love Song.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I came for promotion. I don't know if I came to the festival for Perhaps Love.
I see. Yeah.
And also, I came for promotion for Dearest.
Yes.
But I'm not sure whether it's a festival.
I see. Yeah.
So I actually have never been to the Roppongi festival. It's always Shibuya.
Maybe because I was not the program director. Because I quit Tokyo Film Festival in 1999 and started the new film festival, Tokyo Filmex. And you came to Tokyo Filmex one time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot English title. It's about the kidnapping of the child. So,
yes,
yeah.
Dearest.
Yes, Dearest. Yes. Yes. And it's maybe because I was not the director in Tokyo Film Festival. I'm very happy that and you came back to Tokyo again. Yes. And what I remember is when the Comrades Almost Love Song was shown in Tokyo, it was shown in the Shibuya Kokaido, which is a very big auditorium.
Yes.
Maybe number of seats, I remember 1,000 more, I think. It's a fully packed, so it's a very good memories.
Yeah. Back in the days, I was my favorite place to visit. Either the Tokyo Film Festival or promotion in Japan, because back in the days with Hong Kong cinema, everything was very messy. It was not like now in China with bigger budget and everything else. Back in the days, everything was low budget. We were doing movies in 5 weeks or 6 weeks and release 5 days after wrap.
Yeah, yeah.
And every time when we come to Japan, it was like, wow, they take film so seriously. It was like we felt like we're being treated like really important people.
Yeah.
So it was a really great time, and that was also the best time of Hong Kong cinema.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. And for this talk, I would like to start my question about your early works. So it means that in the 1990s, and because you joined UFO.
Yes.
And maybe old people know this, but maybe there must be the younger ones. And
some of the people were not even born, I think.
So UFO is a very for us it's a very big surprise because before UFO, of course, I was a big fan of Hong Kong films and many action films, gangster film or comedy. I like these films very much, but UFO is very different. So it shows us the very kind of a very ordinary people's story, and not big VFX or the action, but it's a script is very well written. So even the Japanese audiences can enjoy the film a lot. So and you joined the UFO and you started to make a very good film, and so please tell me about your first experience to start UFO.
Okay, I think it's not it is, necessity is a mother of invention.
Yeah.
So we started UFO because we don't know how to make comedies. We don't know how to make big action movies, gangster movies. Martial arts movies, special effects movies. So we really don't fit in to the Hong Kong industry. And individually, on our own, we could never make the kind of films we want to make. Which is films about ordinary people, because we are ordinary people. And so I had an idea, and I round up a few of my friends who are good friends, and we said, why don't we start a company? And the reason we call it UFO is because the inspiration all came from United Artists. So back in the days, it was also filmmakers, Charlie Chaplin, Douglas Fairbanks, and Mary Pickford. Starting a company that is creative people driven. So they could not be bothered by the studio system. So they start their own studio. And UA ultimately became champion of many young American filmmakers in the 70s. And it became Orion and all that. And to us it was like a dream come true, where young people could make the kind of films they want to make, where the studio won't greenlight. And so then we came up with the name United Filmmakers. And we call it organization, and UFO seems like a good word. It's easy to do, and we even came up with, we're very proud of the logo of all the crew carrying the lights, and then in the back it lit up like, like a sci-fi movie, UFO. So that was a very good, it started in 1991, and the company literally still exists, but the principals all left by 1996, 97, 98. So we had a good 6-7 years. A good run for 6-7 years. And that was definitely the best time and the peak of my life. No matter what I went on to do in the future, but I remember those days were the best days of my life.
I see. When when you left the UFO, or
I think it was many reasons, because UFO really started when the Hong Kong film industry was already in the decline.
I see.
So we've been talking about the decline of the Hong Kong film industry till today. But the real decline really started in 1991 and 92. It was already peaked out then with all the gangster movies and the action movies and the comedies. But they were actually not doing better, but doing worse. And you know, Hong Kong as a city only has back then 5-6 million population and now 7. No place with 7 million population could have an industry.
I see.
Because it's too small. And Hong Kong was really a filmmaking center, making entertainment content for the diaspora of Chinese audience all over the world. And because of Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and action and ultimately John Woo, the Hong Kong film started to attract not just diaspora Chinese, but local audience everywhere. So it's not only in Chinatowns, it becomes popular everywhere. So that was really a miracle. But by the early 90s, one of the major backer for Chinese Hong Kong films was the Taiwan market, because that was before the China market was open. And when the Taiwan market started to decline, because the Taiwanese market and the Taiwanese distributor started dictating what movies we make, Hong Kong people make, because they, instead of buying, they start to take their money and come and say, okay, I want to make this, this, this. And they always order the same kind of movies with the same actor. And, you know, distributor is a very cutthroat business, and they're also closest to the audience. So it's like today talking about big data. It's like talking about big data today, where, you know, they could see only as far as their nose, because they're looking at what the audience liked today or yesterday. And then they keep wanting you to make movies that the audience liked today or yesterday. So it's like driving, looking at the rear view mirror. So this has been a phenomenon, and this has been, you know, this has been a crisis from then and even now today. You know, even now in Hollywood, you know, with the streamers, it's the same thing. Everybody's looking at the algorithm, you know, at the big data, at the algorithm. So you're really making movies not for the future. You're making movies for the past. And then, so the Hong Kong movies started declining, and the Taiwanese company, because they were outbidding each other, and when they're bidding, the Hong Kong movies become more and more expensive. So I remember in 1994, it was probably the breaking point, when the Taiwanese distributor collectively got together as an alliance. And they decided to not bid anymore. They would cap out the price. So Hong Kong movies could not survive. Overnight, Hong Kong movies were completely taken over the market in Taiwan by the Hollywood majors. Because when they cut that price, the government started opening up the Taiwan market for U.S. distributors. So all the majors, all the studios have their local office in Taiwan. And overnight, like in a year or two, the percentage of Chinese language films versus English language films, it was 50-50 or 60-40. And it became, by the time by 2000, it was 98% English language and 2% not just Chinese. Chinese, Japanese, or any foreign language, 2% in Taiwan, and 98% English language studio movies. So, and by that time, the whole industry has changed. And that started the demise of Hong Kong film industry.
Oh, see. And so maybe that's the reason you moved to China, or not moving to China, but you started working at Chinese film studios.
Well, I actually took a lot of detours, on the way. Because I first was gonna take a break, and I went to America. And I went.
Yes.
Yeah, I went to America. I went to LA. I did all the routes of all the young directors do today. You sign an agent, and then you were taking around town.
Yeah.
And then you get the open directing assignment, and then I picked a movie, and I did a movie in LA, and decided that the studio system was really not for Hong Kong director, because we were working on a very independent filmmaking way.
Yes.
Even though Hong Kong films were very commercial, but the spirit, the way we make it, was very independent. Because the director really do call the shots. But not in a corporate studio world. And also not today in China also, because China has become like Hollywood in a way, very corporate. And but back then in Hong Kong, like I said, those were the best days of our lives, because if we come up with an idea, we go write a treatment. Basically, we go write a treatment and we start making a movie. And when we make the movie, we are writing as we're making the movie. And the movie will be done in 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Like He's a Woman, She's a Man was done in 5 weeks. And it wrapped 5 days before the showing, the release date. Yeah, and it's crazy. But that's how we worked, how we used to work. Yeah.
Yes. And my second question is, so you started working in China, and with a bigger budget film like a War Road.
Yeah, no, but sorry, I haven't finished. I forgot.
Yeah.
I took a lot of detours. I went to Hollywood, decided it was not for me.
Yes.
I came back, and I started Pan Asian.
Yes, you produced some Thai
and
film.
Pan Asian co-production with Thailand, Korea, Japan. And then I came to Tokyo Film Festival a lot. Maybe not as a director, but as a producer or as a movie filmmaker. And connect with people. I remember that was always in Shibuya. Meeting everyone from Korea, from Japan, from Thailand. And because I'm half Thai, so I have the privilege, or I would be able to communicate with Thai directors. So I produced a Thai movie, and then a Korean movie co-produced Ho Jun-ho's One Fine Spring Day, Chandara from Non Si Ni Mi But. And then finally we did a co-production with Thailand with the Pang Brothers, The Eye. And then we did the ultimate co-production back then was 3.
3. It's an omnibus
a
film.
Horror movie, omnibus movie with a Thai director, a Korean director, Kim Ji-woon, Non Si Ni Mi But, and myself. And that also came to Tokyo.
Your film is the most scary.
My film is the least scary.
Yes.
Because it was supposed to be a scary movie, but I don't know how to make a scary movie. So I make a love story with a scary film visage in disguise, And then we made another part of 3 with Mieke Takeshi and Park Chan-wook and Fruit Chan. So there were about 3 or 4 years that we were working on Pan-Asian filmmaking and trying to make things work. And I realized I'm not a horror film director, but the things that actually cross borders and would work business-wise were always horror. And so I find that, I can't make a career for the rest of my life out of making or producing horror movies. I want to direct, and I can't keep directing horror films. So I finally decided to go to China.
Yes.
And that's when I made my first Chinese language, mainland Chinese movie. Co-production with Hong Kong with Takeshi Kaneshiro and Zhou Shun, Perhaps Love. And it's musical. Had Indian choreographer, with songs and dance and everything, with Jackie Cheung also. So that was my first movie in mainland China.
What is it? Perhaps Love?
Perhaps Love. Perhaps Love. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good film. Yes.
Yeah, Perhaps Love.
Yeah. And then you made what is Kung Fu is the original title. It's Takeshi Kaneshiro's main actor. It's a kind of
Wuxia.
Wuxia. Oh, not
Wuxia.
Kung Fu. Wuxia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wuxia is also and I'm very impressed that you made this kind of how to say epic dramas.
Yeah, but before Wuxia, I made Warlords, which was
Warlord,
even
Warlord, yes.
more epic in a way. Yeah. But I mean, those movies, like again, people kept saying that you don't have a style, you're not an auteur because you keep making different movies.
Yeah, yeah.
I make movies that the market needs, because if the market don't need that movie, you can't get funding, you can't get investment, and you can't get to make the movie. So I make whatever movie that the market needs at the moment. And after Perhaps Love, all the movies in China that people would go to see in the cinema are big period pieces. So I have to make a big period movie. So I make Warlords. But there was not enough action in Warlords. Out of 2 hours and 15 minutes, it was about 15 or 20 minutes of action. And they're not Jet Li's kind of action. They're like war action, which is not really kung fu action. And it's really a drama. It's really not a real action movie. So finally, I said, I really have to make a movie that is not so deceiving to the audience. So I make Wuxia, which is more with Donnie Yen, and there are a lot of fight scenes. And I have to credit Donnie and Kenji also.
Yes.
Yeah, who was helping Donnie. And I just met Kenji in Sitges a week ago when I was jury in Sitges, and his film Furious was in Sitges. And and they were the people that helped me do all the great action stuff. I was only doing the characters and the drama.
Yeah. And since then, you are mainly working in China, not came back to Hong Kong. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back.
I see.
Because I go back. I live in Hong Kong.
Yeah, you live in Hong Kong.
Yeah, but it's hard to go back because the budget has become higher and bigger in China. And it also pumped up the price of your crew, because a lot of big movies in China back then was they were all Hong Kong crews. And the Hong Kong crews, the big market in China has pumped up the price of the crews in Hong Kong who worked in China. And when you want to go back to work in Hong Kong can't afford that kind of price. Yeah. So it's very difficult to go back to work in Hong Kong. The only kind of Hong Kong films that actually still work in China in the last 15 or 20 years was, I say was because it's not even working anymore, was procedural cops and, gangster cops movies. Yeah. That's the kind of movie that works in China. And unfortunately, that's not the kind of movie that I know how to make. So I ended up, after Wuxia, I went to the extreme of what I could do on action with the help of some action masters, but still character. But I don't think I could go any further. So I took another detour and started making a film that would change the next 10 years of my career. And that was the film called American Dreams in China.
Oh, yeah.
And that film is actually, it's completely about Beijing in the 80s and the 90s. Three young men trying to make a business about their friendship. Their business is teaching people English so that they could go to America. Because back then, everybody wants to go to America. And that film was a big hit in China.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And all the Chinese filmmakers and friends were surprised that how can you make a film about us?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've never lived in China.
Yeah.
I've never been to China until 1993.
Yeah. Oh.
And it was only one time that I went to Shanghai and Beijing in 1993 in Harbin for a week. And I have never lived through those periods.
Yeah.
But the way I made American Dreams in China, I think is universal because those kind of friendship, I felt like I was making Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah.
If you remember a film before He's a Woman, She's a Man, was Tom, Dick, and Harry with two Tony Leungs. So it's about friendship. It's about friendship. So I think I could use the sensibility of a Hong Kong person maybe in the 70s. Because Hong Kong was struggling, the economic reform in China that changes China so much in the 80s and the 90s are very similar to the times in Hong Kong in the 70s. So I don't think there's much difference. And obviously, for the details, you need mainland Chinese production designer, mainland Chinese writer to help you get the details right, to help you get the nuance right.
Yeah.
But ultimately, to me, I didn't feel intimidated. I didn't feel like I don't know these people. I felt like I was making my own story.
Yeah.
But then that really changed my career path because from then on, I moved on to Dearest, which is even a world further away from me. About Chinese family losing a kid, and very grassroots. And even though I've been to China, but I only go to China to work and to make movies. I'm only on film set, so I don't really know the day-to-day life of the grassroots people. But then from then on, I start to realize that actually, when you make a movie about the human condition, your understanding as a human being, having been around for so many years, you should be able to understand different cultures. Or in another word, in another way of saying it is, the different cultures are not that different because they're human beings after all.
Yes. Okay. The next one is maybe Dearest or.
Dearest.
Oh yes, it's also a big change in the subject.
Yeah, Dearest is very different from my film.
Yes.
But it was a real story that was very fascinating that I couldn't, and I think it was a combination of many things. It was because I just had a big hit with American Dreams.
Yes.
So I thought I can do not anything, but at least I could be a bit less cautious.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to do something I love. And that story, I think, is very important. And it's very fascinating, the story, because it's not just a movie about child abduction, but it's telling both sides of child abduction. The parents that have their kids being abducted in the first half, and the second half is the traditionally parents that bought the kids. But in our case, she didn't buy the kids, but the kid was kidnapped by her husband, and who died, and she now loses a son that has to go back to her original family, where the son feels a separation syndrome from this new mother who is more a mother to him than his real father and mother. And, so that was just a fascinating story that tells you the duality in life, which became a very constant theme thereon in my film, that nothing is black and white. Actually, most of my films are nothing is black and white, but that actually made it more apparent that there are always two sides of the story. There's no bad guy and there's no good people either.
Yes. And next some of the challenges, you made a film based on the Shunji Iwai's film. Or, what was the title? It's a kind of love letter, yeah. Or, you worked. I think you were producer.
I produced
producer,
Shunji Iwai's film.
Producer, yeah.
Producing Shunji Iwai's film is very easy.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all you need to do is introduce him to the right people, the actors, and introduce him to the investors. And he is, being on his set is amazing because he's a one-man band. He carries a camera, he tweaked the lights and the props and the decoration and everything. He just runs around the set and did everything himself. So we were just having lunch, and he was saying that the crews are getting more expensive for his next picture, the prices of the crew. I said, what crew? Do you need crew? I said, you did everything yourself, being his producer is really like you can do it in your sleep.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's a very interesting project because the one shot in China, one shot in Japan.
Yeah, he shot the one in China first.
Yes.
And then shot the one in Japan.
I see.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Yes. Yeah. And today we premiered She Has No Name here. Yeah. So I think it's a very brave film because I never watched a Chinese film like this. So many violence and very realistic. And how did you start this project?
It was a novella.
Yeah. It's not based on novel.
It's a novel, but not really. It's a short novel. It's a novella that came to me, and with a script that's already written. And it's the first time that I get a complete script that I like.
Yeah.
Because I usually develop my own script, even though I have writers writing them, but I usually am very much in charge from the conception to the fruition to the end of. Obviously the end is the last day of shoot because we always change the script every day, and but this is the first time that I got a script and I said I have to make it, and there is so much in the script that I love.
I see.
And it was 2015. It's a long time ago. And when I got the script, it was a time when I had another project in development, which still haven't been released. It's a tennis movie about Lena,
yes,
the champion. Yeah, it hasn't been released. It's still on the shelves. And but I was gonna do this first. And then the budget was too high. And Zhang Ziyi committed like in a flash. I gave her a script, she read it, and she said, I'll do it. And then we had the lead. I even cast the co-leads. But I had to pull the plug 2 months before production because it was too expensive. It was not commercial enough. For that price, it's not commercial enough. If it's a small movie, it could work, but it's not a small movie. And also, it was too long. Because the whole movie, which is not what you saw today, I'm sure you might not know, but most people might know about it. It's the version, we had a version that we shown in Cannes a year ago. Well, actually more than a year and a half ago, just last Cannes, 2024. That was 2 hours and 30 some minutes. And that was the complete story. But it was very choppy. It was not the complete vision of what I wanted. Like, so, and that movie at 2 hours and 30 odd minutes was too long for Chinese commercial release.
Yes.
And not commercial enough again. And so we went back and re-edited the movie. I was supposed to edit it down to 2 hours, which I could not do. So I ended up turning the film back to 4 hours. And then the 4 hours version is a version I'm happy with. But nobody's going to go see a 4 hour movie. So I cut the 4 hours into 4 parts, hoping that it could become a TV series at 4 parts. But a 4-part series would not be able to recoup the budget that we spent. So it was just sitting there at 4 hours, and finally the distributor and the investor decide that you should try to put the first 2 parts together and the third and fourth part together and make it into 2 movies. So I did that, obviously with some more work, because what you saw today is not exactly just part 1, part 2 of the series, if there ever will be a series. But it was a more condensed version of the first half of the story. Because the story carries on into the nationalist government taking over Shanghai and China back. And she had a retrial in 1947, introducing new characters, introducing the locksmith, which you saw for a little bit, like her lover, supposedly, but not really. And then a new character, which is a lawyer, who comes in to try to fight the case for her retrial. Because as you see that in the first part, you see that this women writer, a very famous writer called Xilin in the movie, who's based on a real person, who used to write a lot of articles about, domestic abuse in 1945, which ultimately in 47, it helped her sentence to be reduced. And then that lawyer, who's a real character, I mean, all these are based on true characters. And that lawyer, we made up a little bit where he has a daughter that is being abused by his son-in-law. And he's trying to tell the whole world, or Shanghai at least, that beating your wife is not right, is wrong. So he's trying to fight this pro bono case to protect his daughter, whose husband is his boss in the law firm. So there are so much more drama in the second part of the film, which just now in the cinema, I said, this film, aesthetically and tonally is very different from any of my previous work because it's more bleak and more pessimistic and less warm and less hopeful and less positive. But part 2 actually has more human emotions in it because there are a lot of character emotions, including her relationship with her so-called lover that everybody suspect helped her commit the crime. I'm not going to give it away, that whether he did or not. And also, there is a whole chunk about the relationship between the husband and her. and how the marriage turned sour and how it became how he became a violent wife beater, and how she finally decided that I had to kill him. And so there's a whole lot of that in the second part. So the second part is more like a drama than the first part.
Okay. So time flies, and only 5 minutes left.
Already?
Yes, already. Sorry.
That's my problem. I always have.
Yeah.
They always like put questions, and I always have long answers. My answers are too long, so they could never finish the questions.
Yeah. So yes, and so not so much. So this means that so we can expect the rest of the film will come out, or some series.
Hopefully both.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I still think the series would be the most original director's vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But the film will come out next year.
Oh, I see.
I'm sure.
Good.
Yeah. I hope we'll come back to the festival again next year.
Yeah. We can show the film next year. Yes. It's good. Yes. So